welcome back to Know All Paranormal. Today we're heading into one of Florida's most mysterious places, Ocala National Forest. Millions of people visit every year to hike, camp, fish, kayak, and explore its crystal clear springs. They're actually gorgeous. For decades, countless visitors have also left with stories that simply can't be explained.
Covering nearly 400,000 acres, Ocala National Forest became Florida's first national forest in 1908 and remains the oldest national forest east of the Mississippi River. Its dense pine forests, winding trails, hidden lakes, and remote campsites often make it one of Florida's most beautiful wilderness areas and also one of its most mysterious.
So unlike many haunted locations that involve like a single ghost story, Ocala has built a reputation from hundreds of individual experiences. Campers, hikers, hunters, and paranormal investigators have all reported strange sounds, unexplained lights, shadow figures, and an overwhelming feeling that something was watching them from deep within the trees.
One of the most commonly reported experiences is something known as the Oz factor, OZ. Witnesses described the forest suddenly becoming unnaturally silent. The birds stop singing, the insects disappear, and even the wind seems to stop. Some researchers believe it's simply wildlife reacting to a predator. Others, however, think it's a psychological response to isolation. Paranormal investigators, however, have noticed that many people reported this eerie silence immediately before experiencing something unusual.
Absolutely, I've heard of that before, actually. One of Ocala's best-known legends is the Dark Man. So witnesses describe seeing a tall, shadow-like figure standing just inside the tree line or silently watching from the edge of isolated roads, which is creepy as hell. Some say that the figure disappears the moment they approach. Why are you approaching? Others claim it simply melts back into the darkness. Despite decades of reports, there's no verified evidence proving that the Dark Man even exists, but the stories continue.
Ocala is considered one of Florida's biggest hotspots for the skunk ape sightings, often described as Florida's version of Bigfoot. The skunk ape is usually reported as a massive ape-like creature, covered in hair and standing between 6 and 7 foot tall.
And called the skunk ape because it smells horrible.
Right, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Why did you smell it?
No, it's just, to other people, the ape part makes sense, but why skunk ape? Does it have a stripe down its back? Like what? Because it smells horrible. It smells like a skunk.
Right. Witnesses have claimed to hear heavy footsteps, deep growls, and branches snapping in the darkness.
Wild.
Others report catching only a brief glimpse before whatever they saw vanished into the forest. None of these sightings have ever been scientifically verified, yet reports continue to surface. I think there was a one picture where he's behind a palm frond, kind of, and that was disproven.
That was right in Sarasota.
Yeah. I think it was Port Charlotte.
No, it was Sarasota. It was a guy's mom's backyard, and that guy specifically was known for pulling hoaxes.
Yeah. So that one was fake, I believe. But
yeah, and it looks like an orangutan. And personally, even if it was a real photo, but they did disprove it. Even if it was a real photo of an orangutan in a woman's backyard, the Sarasota area, especially like Venice, were known for the Ringling Circus vacationing there. Like Venice Island even has murals painted of the circus and stuff. They would sometimes have issues with their animals escaping, and I honestly, like, looking at the photo, would lean more toward that's an escaped orangutan based on its short stature and the shape of its face and the length of its fur.
No, it's really tall in the picture. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's sitting down and it's hunched over and there's palm frond in its face.
Right. I think it's really tall. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Its fur is really long. Like an orangutan.
Yeah.
It's got the face shape of an orangutan.
Well, it's fake. Yeah. It was fake. Definitely fake. But, I mean...
Oh, we're putting a picture up so we can talk about it.
Yeah, you can look at it. We'll put it up.
Because I'd lean more toward an escaped animal from the Ringling Circus than I would a Bigfoot, because it wasn't big enough either. It doesn't match.
Not me. I thought it looked just like a Bigfoot. Yeah.
Any of the
if I didn't know, I would have believed it.
Doesn't match any of the descriptions of the skunk ape's face or Bigfoot's face. It looks like an orangutan face.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't line up man, it doesn't
It
line
does
up.
look a little different. It does, but I believed it for years until I saw that the guy was a hoaxer.
Yeah, he did that all the time.
But I totally believed it.
Alright, so then there are the lights. Some campers have described glowing orbs drifting silently between the trees. Others report distant lights changing directions, appearing where no roads exist, or disappearing without a trace. There are possible natural explanations for a lot of these sightings, like swamp gas and whatever, but not every witness believes that that's what they're experiencing.
Well, visitors have also reported hearing voices when no one else was nearby, footsteps matching their own, rocks landing nearby with no visible source, and the unmistakable feeling that someone was walking just behind them. Many of these experiences have been miles from the nearest campsite, making them difficult to explain.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So whether these stories are caused by wildlife, the isolation of one of Florida's largest wildlife areas, or misidentified natural phenomena, or something truly unexplained, right? Ocala National Forest continues to earn its reputation as one of the state's most mysterious places, and rightly so. Maybe it's just the legends, maybe it's the silence, or maybe there's something hidden among those trees that's still waiting to be discovered.
Yeah, I lived out pretty much in the woods in Florida, and I know some spooky stuff happens. I've had a few incidences happen to me. So, definitely, whatever it is, elementals, Bigfoot, I mean, there's something going on, out there. Definitely, I think when you have nature, you have natural elements, that we just don't understand yet. And like when you run into them, it's not the concrete jungle anymore. You've got to deal with other stuff. Yeah, really interesting subject though.
For sure.
Yep, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see our ugly faces.
Speak for yourself, I'm gorgeous.
Right.
It really helps support the channel, and as always,
You stay spooky, my friends.
bye.
Bye.